Sacramento, it's Melissa Muganzo, the host of Visit Sacramento's Neighborhood Guides. We're on Broadway in the Tower District, a corridor that has it all. You can catch a show, check out classic cars, and purchase produce from one of Northern California's largest farmers markets. You can eat diverse food options and dine at Michelin-rated restaurants. First up, the historic Tower Theater. Joan's here to tell us all about it. But the Tower Theater, it means so much to Sacramento. It's such a staple location.
The Tower Theater is an icon. It was built in 1938. The theater is the center and the heart of the district. It's one of the few theaters that still shows films on film. So that's really cool, and that's a draw for a lot of the cinephiles out there.
What kind of movies can we find here?
You can find independent films, foreign films. They have a great French film festival every year. They have a great anime festival. Greta Gerwig has previewed her films here. We've had some from Tom Hanks and his son, Colin Hanks. So many patrons that come to this theater. And what we hear from them is, my mom and dad brought me here as a kid, and I'm here with my grandkids. One of those items that's gonna stay a staple in the neighborhood and for Sacramento. And we encourage anybody that's coming to Sacramento, check it out. You'll have a good time.
And you'll get some good popcorn too.
Yes, you will.
We're here at Lola's Lounge right here on 16th and Broadway. It's a Puerto Rican restaurant that is family owned and woman managed.
These are some of our most popular dishes. They're all very traditional Puerto Rican cuisine. Our arroz con pollo, which is gonna be rice with chicken. And that one is served with maduros, which are the sweet plantains. Right here is probably our #1 bestseller, and that is going to be our Puerto Rican special. Puerto Rican pork, arroz con gandules, Puerto Rican rice with pigeon peas, tostones. The same fried plantains, those are just a little bit more crispier and crunchier. One of the biggest compliments I get is it tastes just like their abuela's cooking. We have a full bar. This is our mamita sangria, which is going to be a red sangria. My abuela made the recipe, so it's super secret. Only I and my mom know it. We love the Tower District and its diversity, and we wanted to kind of bring our Puerto Rican culture to Sacramento. And we are the first Puerto Rican restaurant in Sacramento to do so.
What does the future of Lola's Lounge look like for you?
We just want to keep bringing our Puerto Rican cuisine to Sacramento, showcasing what we're about. We do have a major event called Boricua Day in New York. They do a huge Puerto Rican Day parade that's been going on forever. So I wanted to celebrate that here. June 8th will be our 4th annual Boricua Day, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank
Everything
you guys for coming.
is amazing,
Yes.
and I can't wait for Boricua Day.
Yes, it's going to be a party. You got to be there.
We're here at Queen Sheba, an Ethiopian restaurant. Let's go meet the owner, Zion, and see what she's up to.
So we started from me working in a food industry in England, where my aunt had Ethiopian restaurant.
Ooh, okay.
So I learned everything, how to cook, how to serve. I really believe, Ethiopian food is healthy food, good food. Share my culture, my food, through Queen Sheba restaurant.
I love that. And I personally have eaten here plenty of times, and the food is so good.
Every day we come here, we cook our fresh vegetable. We work with farmers that supplies us. Every other day they deliver fresh vegetable for us. So we really believe in food is your medicine. We have spinach and collard we cook every morning. This is the famous one everybody loves, the spicy lentil. It's Ethiopian spices and herbs. We have a vegan buffet Monday to Friday.
And what do you call the bread that is served here?
Injera bread.
Injera.
It used to be called, in fact, Moses bread.
Really?
So they believe it's been around since Moses' time.
I believe that.
Because it's fermented too. It's really good for your digestion system.
What do you love about being in the Tower District?
Feels like, that I'm part of that community too.
Yeah.
The Tower community. We've been here for a long time. Also, there's so many people, the culture and walks of life.
Yeah. Thank you so much for letting us into your beautiful medicine room, we'll say. We're here at the California Auto Museum, right here in the Tower District. And I am here joined by my girl, Sheba. I'm so excited. All these cars are so beautiful. How did this museum get started?
This actually started in 1987. And it was a group of people that were car lovers, and they wanted to see something like this in the area where people can come and enjoy the same things that they love. There's some privately owned vehicles here, but we also have a lot of donated vehicles that are here. We're one of the only auto museums that I know of in the surrounding areas that has vehicles that you can actually sit in and kind of have that experience of being in a classic car.
One of the things that I love learning about this museum and the culture of cars is the connection to history and that it's multi-generational.
People who love classic cars, muscle cars, race cars, being very close to Broadway, where a lot of lowriders started cruising over in the Tower District, have car meets, can take you down to Lowrider Lane, where you can see more of the cars and some of the car culture and history.
Cruising Broadway was a way of life back in the day. We cruised Friday, Saturday, Sunday here at Miller Park. My older brothers, they were lowriders too. I just picked it up from them. I built the whole car in my garage, from inside and outside, everything, bodywork.
Back in the 70s and 80s when I first started, we had Miller Park, we had Broadway, we had William Land Park, but Broadway and Miller Park, those were the two cruising spots. Been doing it since 70s and the 80s, and the families are more involved now. You see kids all in the cars. This is a 1940 Cadillac, a 62 series, fully resto mod, has a V8 automatic, power steering, power brakes, power seats, air conditioning, airbag.
Lowriding culture goes back a long time in this area. A lot of these guys out here that you talked to today grew up in all the neighborhoods surrounding. We're in my 64 convertible. So it's a little bit of a work in progress. I try to get to it when I can, do what I can to it. If you want, we could try to give a little sample of the switches.
Yeah. Okay. I'm so happy right now. That was everything. Thank you so much. Next up, we visit Corey at Asha Baths, where she shows us a unique day spa experience.
We have spaces that are about relaxing the bodies and the mind. Big, warm, and hot soaking pools. We have steam room, a couple of saunas, and then we have cold plunge, we have cold buckets. We have a lot of lounge spaces, and the idea is just to go from the hot to the cold to the neutral. It's a place to be with friends or to check out or check in and be with yourself. We do offer massage. We do offer salt lounge. That's where we are right now. Somebody tucks you in, puts a weighted blanket over you, a heated eye mask. We pump salt into the air. All of this, people experience just an ability to settle and relax or even nap in the middle of the day.
It's been a beautiful experience every time that I've come, including the infamous cold plunge. Can you tell the people about the cold plunge?
Oh, yes. So if you just spend the whole time doing things revolved around heat, you could be a little more drained for the rest of your day. Whereas balancing it with the cold plunge turns on our systems, wakes us up in a really focused and kind of present way. So it's a good balance to go back and forth between the hot and the cold and to mix in the neutral. But getting out of the cold plunge, you can feel like I'm awake, I'm alert, I'm focused, I am clear. My systems are vibrating.
Right.
And
That is someone that historically did not frequent wellness spaces, but moved to Sacramento and noticed all of the ways that this space is contributing back into the community and allowing people to know that they deserve calm and just time to, take to themselves. So this is a really valuable space, and we're so grateful to have you.
yeah, thank you.
From its historic roots to new thriving businesses that call it home today, we've just scratched the surface of all the diverse flavors, sights, and sounds you'll discover along Broadway.